opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boise State's offense will start this game off with the football. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Grab near the marker. It's Warren. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Hawkeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the defense got him at the 27. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
The Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. He'll pitch it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Hawkeyes will try to convert on fourth down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Broncos come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 30.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
Pulls it, fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Punt is in the air. On his way back to the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. On the run, still looking. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. Showing off the arms. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Running into the open space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Clock ticks down, under 4 minutes to go in the half. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quickly complete. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive linemen.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Iowa.
The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's complete to the right. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And it's no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's out past the 35. There he goes down the right side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Great job by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in this second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the left side. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Fires to the big fella. The Hawkeyes get it past the sticks. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Warren. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll send the back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. Got it back on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gaines. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's when they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Fires to the middle. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Here we go, here we go.
The give out of the gun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it out to... after a pickup of 4.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The hand to the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick.
Everything going their way right now. Last drive they score, special teams goes out, they execute the onside kick. You need a touchdown now. Can your offense deliver for you here late in the game?
Creates a little room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To throw, it's Madsen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Makes one man miss. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.